So what's been going on since last time? Well, I finished up my Malifaux von Schill crew. They're completely done, and they are, the bases are even done. The little tuft grass from Army Painter, I glued some on some of the bases, not on all of them. The reason you're not currently seeing a graphic of them finished is because I don't have a good picture yet. One of my goals for this weekend, this upcoming weekend, is there's a table over here that you can't see, it's out of the shot, and it's a gaming table. It's about 4 foot by 4 foot. I want to clear it off, and I want to put my nice, I've got a light box. It's one of those pop-up light boxes, and you put lights all over it, and then you can take a really nice shot. I want to get that set up because I have a whole bunch of models that I want to try to get finished up, or get shot, you know, because they've been finished up. And some of them have been finished up for a while. Uncle Tickles, who you may have seen before, Old Drippy, a lot of those guys have been done, dull-coated, the whole deal, but I just don't have a decent picture of them yet, so I want to get some of that taken care of this weekend. And then in the next vlog, you'll see the finished product of my first Malifaux crew, the Von Schill crew. The second crew I'm working on is the Viktorias, also of the Outcast faction, and they are put together, they've been based, and they've been primed and highlighted. You are now seeing a photo of that. I've been starting to do this more and more with models where I'm going to use the washes from Secret Weapon Miniatures, or, you know, somebody comparable, to actually do the real painting. Normally, I've always been using washes like Games Workshop washes to do just accents. I've already painted them and I want to darken this area, or I want to give it a cast or something like that. With thicker washes, Secret Weapon Miniatures is the one that I happen to own, I think all the colors, but there are other ones out there like that. They're very thick. You don't put them on over another color usually because they're really, really dark. So they'll very, very quickly shade whatever color you've already put down. But if you do this kind of highlight where you either, you know, start black and then throw a white kind of spritz from above on top there, or if you do like I do, where I'm priming it black with my airbrush and then priming it a light gray and just from above to give it that kind of lighting from above, in that situation, you throw the washes on there and it looks really nice and smooth. I had done that with the whole Von Schill crew. Most of their base coat colors were actually all Secret Weapon washes. So I've got a thread on the Wargamers Consortium website. There'll be a thing. You can click on it. There'll be a thing in the show notes too if you want to, the description. If you want to go take a look at the thread, because I'm doing the July Paint Threat Challenge on the Wargamers Consortium website. I talked in the past in a video about how to keep yourself motivated, and one of the things I said to do is to do these kind of paint challenges on these kind of internet forums, and here I am doing one over at the WGC. So you can follow the link to that and check it out if you want to. Here is the second photo, which is going to be up real soon on my thread on the WGC, where you can see how I've gotten a little bit further along with these guys. They are now, let's see, I've done some of the washes to do some of the coloring. I've done a bunch of the metallics and the skins, of course. I almost always, in a situation where I have a figure that has a lot of visible skin, which is to say not usually a Space Marine or something along those lines, you've got to, at least I find, if you've got a figure with a lot of you know, visible skin, it's best to paint the skin and get it done kind of first. I always like to work from the inside of a model out, so whatever the lowest part of the model is, whether it's the bare skin or whether it's like, say, a t-shirt, and then I like to paint from there on. Because if you start, like in this situation with me, if I was a miniature, I'd be a really big miniature, I guess, but let's say I wouldn't paint my sweatshirt first and then my t-shirt and then my skin, because if I paint the sweatshirt first and now I need to paint the t-shirt, I'm going to get t-shirt color on the sweatshirt. Whereas if I go the other way and I paint the skin and I get some skin on the t-shirt, well, next I'm going to paint the t-shirt, so then I can do that and it's fine. And there's this lip, you know, the lower is below in you know, depth, the next layer, so you've got a little bit of something with your brush to kind of catch along while you're painting. That's just the way I do it. You may find that you work the other way or whatever, but a lot of people I've found online, when I first found out about the best way to do this, is they start with the skin, and then they work with the next layer out, and the next layer out, and then you get to the armor or whatever. So, yeah, I've got a game on Saturday, actually, and with a henchman from Weird Miniatures, who I've mentioned in the past, and we're going to get together and play under the new Malifaux 2.0, or the M2E as they like to call it, beta rules, which I believe are supposed to be official and launch by Gen Con. Like, you'll be able to buy, from what I understand, the actual finished second edition book at Gen Con, which I'm really looking forward to. The downside I've found is that because there's new rules, the rules aren't a ton different, but every figure's card is very different, and the way they handle them is different. Even the layout on the cards is different. So that's been taking a bit of work on my part to kind of get those things wrangled, and I'm having still a little bit of an issue with it, but I'm getting better. So I'm going to play this weekend. We're going to play under M2E rules, and I'm going to see how it goes, but I do want to get these guys I just showed you, the Viktorias. I'd like to get them at least pretty close to painted, if not nearly finished, before Saturday. So I've still got a couple of days to do it. Got the holiday coming up, but I think I can hopefully pull it off. So next time that I do a vlog, you should hopefully see possibly finished Viktorias. You'll definitely see finished pictures of my Von Schill crew, and I think that's about it. I don't know, it's early July, very early July, and I'm really already starting to itch for Gen Con. I'm really looking forward to it. If any of you guys are going to Gen Con, let me know in the comments. I'd like to know if other people are going and who I might bump into at Gen Con.